Do accents and shit.
Testing 1 2. Good people.
Testing. Good people. Good people. Are we live? Hello? Do you hear me out there? Can you hear me out there? Is there anyone out there?
Can you hear my call?
Anyone out there in internet land?
Do you have audio on me beckoning?
That's scary, you know what I'm saying? Because 28 years later is coming out right now.
28 years later.
Ah, after the apocalypse.
We are live.
We live, bro. Yeah.
Promise tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's a tough road to follow.
Yeah.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a tough road to follow.
Yeah.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow.
And it's a tough road to follow.
Hey.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
Ain't that a fact? Hello. Whoa, what is that? Oh, I got audio on. I'm live on the chat with y'all. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. This is episode number 30. Be clear. Episode number 30. This is your season finale for the fucking season is this?
I think
the
3.
third season, the season finale. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you back to the BMB Greenroom podcast. I go by the name of Budda Bless. And this is my co-host,
Brother Mikey.
and we make up your entertainment for this morning. You heard afternoon, noon, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit changes. You know what I'm saying? But we here, though. Welcome back, man. We made it through another season. How do we do it? I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, brother? How's your week, man?
Good, man. Good, man. Just stuck in shit. Still recovering from the road, getting ready for the next trip, you know?
I like that, man. I have finally recovered. I feel like I'm back now.
I'm still a little off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of energy spent over
Right,
there, and I'm
dog.
still like
We was on
recouping.
one last week,
Back
though.
in the gym officially, though. You know, as soon as I got back, I took a day off. But mentally,
even
I'm
gone.
still gone, dog.
I'm not going to cap to y'all. It's been about 3 weeks.
Dang.
But I'm going. That's my word. Right now, it's break time. I had a lot on my mind, man. Personally, business-wise, just a lot of things going on, which is not an excuse.
That's
I'm
when you
using it
should
as
go.
one.
You know what I mean? That's when you should go.
I'm using that one, but it's not an
That
excuse.
shit brings clarity.
So, yeah, man. Like on some real shit, I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back active. What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? What's up, Milagro? What's up, Chizzy? Check. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Alex, what they do, baby? Let's go. We in here, man. I'm so glad that y'all, for real, that y'all be with us. Y'all know, like those who know in real life, y'all know the time and life happens and kind of switches, and we really wanted to attempt to get 11 sharp today. But, you know, Creator wasn't having that with me today, so
We almost made 12 sharp.
we definitely almost made 12 sharp, man. Hey, you know what my mom used to do, man, while I was like, just my whole life. She told me I had to be somewhere an hour before I had to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm like rushing to make it. I'm late. I'm like, man, she was like, it's okay. I said 6. I'm like, you. And now I'm mad, but I'm on time. But I'm still mad that you tricked me. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I was gonna do that. So I was gonna start just sending fucking people shit. Yo, we're going on at 12, but tell you, yo, 11 sharp.
11, so-
You be like, yo, you been getting
Hey,
instructions
yo.
from my mom's,
Yeah,
bro?
you been talking to my mom's B. She's telling you how to do this, man. I don't like being tricked and lied to.
Yeah, that's crazy. Are you manipulating my time?
You manipulated my time, bro.
You gaslit me. Start using all the buzzwords.
You gaslit me. I have boundaries, bro.
Don't play with my triggers.
I'm very triggered. I have a lot of experiences with traumatic. Let me stop, yo. I'm ODing on y'all right now, but that's how I feel, man. Don't be a bunch of bitches.
Yo, for real, man. You got the power, man. You
Don't
got
be
the
a bunch of
motherfucking power.
bitches.
Stop giving people your power. That's
Right,
basically what
dog.
he's saying.
Go take your power back right now.
Take your power back. Shout out Patricio, yo.
Yeah. It's another good Friday, bro. I cut my own hair last week. I missed the barbershop again. I don't even care no more, man. I'm doing so much shit that I feel like I don't got time. And then I called my barber. I'm like, yo, what up? I'm on the way. He's like, yo, I'm not there. Keep telling you to make an appointment. I'm like, oh, you trying to make a point? You want to make a point with me?
You know how I am about time.
You know how I am about time, bro.
Don't box me into your little book.
Time is a man-made construct. Can't you see that we have to be free from time?
I was gonna ask you, how do you deal with the barber? So you just a walking ass motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, he hates it, but he cuts my hair. You know what I'm saying? And
I tip accordingly.
I was like, bro, whatever happened where we just walked into the barbershop, man. I start running this house. Yo, I'm from the 90s, kid. I'm like, yo, you want me to make an appointment with you? Come on, fam. I don't even know how to use this phone. You want me to what, send a message to you? Yo, there's people I met when I was like locked up doing time. That they had been there mad. Yeah, they didn't even know how to use phones, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
Nah, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, young blood, I've been down since 84. I'm like, 80, what? That's crazy. You mind if I call my peoples, man?
Dial the number for me. That's sad, man. That's crazy.
It really is sad. I'm laughing, but that's one of the things that blew my mind when I was doing time. Like, damn, you been down how long? Woo! Thank you, God. I'm coming home. That for real makes you think like that. I was like, I don't know. But anyway, free the homies, all the good brothers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Word. I wore this shirt today because we might be going into World War III. So my shirt says drop packs, not bombs. Gotta relax. Everybody gotta relax. But I don't think we're going to. I think we're going head first into that war.
Shit's crazy. I'm getting fucking war ads on YouTube and shit, man. You ain't getting no war ads? Like straight up war.
What they want to do? Like recruit? They trying?
Nah, they just
you like,
propaganda.
Yo, you know how old I am, bro? I'm not going to the
It's propaganda military. From one side. You know who runs YouTube and all of that shit, man. So they just just trying to get you on one side or the other.
Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. I do be having a lot of. It's like then you got to watch through all the AI shit. Because it's getting mad crazy. I've been seeing all the gorillas making the funny videos. And
the Sasquatches and shit.
Yeah,
AI is wild,
Moses, if he had an iPhone.
Yeah, I just saw Eve, man.
The Eve joint was funny. I'm like, yo, this is getting out of control, kid.
Yeah.
But I could.
And there's a lot of fake news stories, too, AI generated. There's
this huge earthquake. I'm joking. I'm not even real.
Yeah, I seen one that it was like I think they said in Florida and shit, it was like a woman kills her husband for stepping on the floor while she was mopping, and they was like, the reporter asked the cops, all the cops outside, they like, did you arrest her yet? And they was like, nah, we're waiting for the floor to dry. But it's AI and shit. I'm like, yo, it's crazy, man. It looks so fucking real now, dog.
Yeah, I see the
before
news
you
reporters.
could spot it easily. Now it's just...
It's funny.
And the world's so crazy, you can't go by the craziness of the story for it being fake. It's like, nah, that's some shit that happens.
Right. I remember people used to say, like, believe your eyes and not your ears. And you can't even believe your eyes no more, dog. Yeah. Like, what you actually see may be wrong.
Yeah. It's got to be happening in person in front of you.
Right, right.
Until they figure that shit out, until they start using Blue Beam.
That's it. And I think they... pretty much there. Probably, maybe some of that shit that they seen already.
You notice the sky is more natural and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Fluffy clouds, less chemtrails. Yeah. You still see a few here and there, but not like before.
Like they perfecting the program, yo.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to my daughter. I was like, yo, what if the chemtrails, they would just hide in the fucking screen, you know, while they fix it, and now they got it up and fit. Now the sky is all beautiful. It's just they fixed the fucking screen and shit.
They had the moon too bright.
Yeah, yo, for real.
A few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Just...
And big, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that bitch is close.
Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I remember when you could walk into the doctor's. Word, yo. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Why everything got to be an appointment? Like, I just wanted a hamburger.
It's too many people now, though.
It's
too many people. Right? Imagine you got to make an appointment for McDonald's.
Listen, I took my daughter.
Do you have a reservation at Wendy's?
Yeah. Yesterday, I took my daughter to the fry shop, you know. No, is that,
the fry shop?
Yeah, so they make fries. But like, they put different shit on them and whatever, all kinds of toppings, bacon, they make. But anyway, though, you gotta order from the screen. Like, you know,
3,000
you never
calories a
talk
order.
to a person at all. He's like, how long
I
is
hate
this
that
gonna
shit.
take?
You
I was
already
like, I
know,
don't
bro. How many times I done fought with the self-serve? Oh my god.
He definitely almost choked out the fucking machine. He was like, stop playing with me. I said, no onions.
I was having roid rage. I ain't even on roids.
Yo, I wish I would have got that on video.
Give me my fucking receipt.
Yo, if I would have been recording that, we'd have played that song. And you was like, yo, I can't talk to a person. I can't talk to a person in here. Like, yes, sir.
No, and then on top of all this self-serve shit, everywhere got a fucking tip jar now. It's like, bitch, what tip you for what, man? You ain't even doing your fucking job, man.
Yo, that's crazy. That's a fact.
Bro, everywhere. Tip jar at the counter. Like, bro, you didn't wait on me.
Dead ass.
How? That's crazy,
Nah,
bro.
it's crazy. Tip. I was like, skip. Not tipping you. I just came in here to buy water. I'm at the gas station.
And you overcharged me.
I'm at the gas station trying to get a tip. The fuck is going on out here, man? It's really crazy, yo.
And I ain't hating on tip jobs, but bro,
That's different. Those are tip
it's different.
jobs,
Yeah,
man.
you depend on tips and shit for certain things.
I
but
work
it's like
for
if
tips.
you,
I'm actually a good tipper in
me too. For
places
many
where
years
you should
at the
be
airport,
tipped.
I worked for tips.
Right. So
And I used to be mad at people from the UK. Like, yo, they horrible. And then I found out they don't do that shit over there. There's no tipping over there.
So it's just not in their culture. They don't.
It's not.
understand
They don't
it.
know. They learn about tipping when they come here.
Yeah, they're like, what? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I had no idea.
Right. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times we be mad at shit without understanding the other side, man.
That's real, yo.
Yeah.
Tips are for strippers.
Right.
Damn right. Tip your strippers, your bartenders.
Your bartenders and strippers.
You know, yeah.
Or waiters, you know what I'm saying?
sky cap,
People
your
that are
waiters.
coming
There's more
to your
than that.
table. Yeah, there's way more than that, man. Who said that shit?
That was Amanda. Tips are for strippers. She started getting you for clapping signs.
Silly rabbit. Tips are for strippers.
Oh, shit.
Nah, but if somebody's offering you a service where you don't gotta fucking do the work, now they want tips for you doing the work, bro.
That's a fact, yo. That's
It's like
crazy.
mad
You
Walmart
serve yourself.
employees and no registers open. Everything is a self-serve thing, and they just there making sure what?
Nah, that's real. Hey, yeah, I went to this Korean barbecue joint. You know, you cook the food yourself and shit.
Yeah,
And
they wanted a tip.
They ain't wanted to. They put that shit in the bill, and it was like 30%.
Crazy.
And I'm like, man, I cooked my own food here.
Yeah, that's wild,
fam.
bro.
I mean, I
You I guess
like, you know what I'm saying?
you paying for the experience.
They
and
brought
shit.
refills and shit was the most really, you know what I mean? And she brought the
what
food
was-
that
how-
you got to cook.
What was the bill without the tip? Was it like crazy?
That's
Was it
yeah,
in a tourist area?
Not really. On 50, you know that, like, it's a dope spot. I won't say the name of the establishment, but it's pretty dope.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it definitely was. It's probably like 40 ahead without the.
Nah, I ain't doing it,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I'm not doing it.
I ain't
And
doing
then a 30% tip on that for me to cook
And
my
it's
own
all
shit.
you could eat
I
and
don't know how to
shit, though,
cook
too, you know,
Korean
but-
barbecue.
Like,
Ain't
how
the-
much are you gonna eat? Like, it's all you can eat, but like, I'm not coming there to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's dope. It was a dope experience. I just ain't trying to be over there all the time. It was kind of crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Tips, man. Tips are for strippers. That's
That's
right.
what I'm saying. So basically, you ate Puerto Rican barbecue if you cooked it.
right.
So you went to a Korean barbecue joint to make your
To
own
make your
barbecue.
own
Like, is that
barbecue,
Korean
yeah.
barbecue?
That's a fact. He said, Alex said, I'm too fat for war. I can't get drafted. They gonna draft you, Alex.
Nah,
Man.
don't even put
coming.
that out there, bro. Because we ain't the ones. It's our kids, you know what I'm saying?
It is, yo.
And it's crazy. Like, everybody's so fucking soft and they done try to kill
over here.
masculinity. It's like we stand no fucking hope, bro, at that point.
Who's supposed to save us now?
Shit. Everybody better lock the home front down.
That's it, yo. Oh, it's not gonna come to. I don't really know.
Never say never,
I
dog.
can't even. Yeah. I can't say that.
Never say never.
You never know what's gonna happen.
There's a lot of nevers happening right now. There's
Very
a lot
true.
of nevers that we live in right now. You know what I mean?
In the last few years, there's been a lot.
Yeah.
Where you before that, you'd have said
Never.
never ever.
Yeah.
Can't say that no more. We got to watch what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
The most expensive buffet in NYC is $150 a person. See, that's wild.
What are you eating? Dinosaur eggs and shit? That's crazy, bro.
Yo, that is nuts, man. Then New York though is pricier than
Right.
over here, you know.
Well,
but
depending on where you go over here.
True.
But yeah, New York is out of control.
Yeah.
Everything is
Nah, I
expensive.
can't. Everything is not though, but
Once you
when
go
you-
downtown and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you like on some fine dining shit in the city, it's gonna cost you
Yeah.
an arm, maybe not a leg, but at
Arm
least
and a
an
leg.
arm.
He's in denial. It's gonna be an arm and a leg.
An arm and a leg each.
Each.
You're like, damn,
Each.
it's a party of 5, bro.
That's crazy,
How many
bro.
arms and legs you want here? Word up, yo. Imagine a tip on that meal. That's a fact.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Because that's really, really out of control, yo.
And bro, for real, they need to stop calling it tips and just calling it a charge. Because if they automatically throwing shit in the bill, that's not a tip,
surcharge.
bro.
It's like,
a charge.
right, yo.
Call it what it is, man. People are scared of language, man. That's a fucking charge. You gotta earn a tip. You know what I'm saying? And you earn it with the service you give.
I definitely agree with that.
Right.
Man,
But
how
if
you
I'm
just
just
getting
charging
tipped
you
for no
off
reason?
rip, like I don't even gotta do nothing, and the tip is included, like. Get
And
the
could you
fuck outta
imagine
here.
in one of them spots
They
where
took
the
the
tip
power away?
is included, and then they do some foul shit that like I'm gonna argue that. I'm be like, whoa, I know this included, but like, let me show you what happened today. You think
Nah.
that-
Then
it
you're gonna
depends.
get charged for the toxic masculinity surcharge.
Right, and then I gonna let you back in. Like, don't come back here. I wasn't planning. on it.
planning to. It's crazy, man.
Nah, that's wild. That's out of control. At 30%, yeah, that's 45 a person on top of the 150. That's yeah. You going home crying after that.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Like, we
bro.
could have had dinner for the month, bro. The
Yo,
month.
real talk. Healthy as shit too. And you know what you consume. Well,
Maybe.
you
Kinda.
ain't- if you ain't hunt the shit, you don't know what you're consuming. You seen that they're starting to move to take action on the removing the fucking colors and
so we were
certain
just
things.
talking about
but they
that.
talking about by 2027. It's like, do it now, motherfucker. Like that's what I'm like. What the fuck, bro? You weaning us off of the shit?
Yeah, that's some real shit.
It's like we can't quit cold turkey. We can't get off your poison cold turkey
I wonder why that is.
because we gonna start tripping, dog. We all gonna be
But I
kicking
mean, everything is kind of like that. Only when you talking about enacting law and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you could have something be.
They
enacted
giving
and
time
not
for the
passed
next people to come in and be like, nah, veto that shit. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's why everything gets reversed and shit, and we never get no progress. Cause
Right.
whatever one person does, they start.
And think about
undoing.
it. Think about how long, you know what I'm saying, that it takes, and that's almost for the next, you know what I'm saying, person to be elected or elections to start and all of that shit. It's like, they can do
Yeah.
that now, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause who's to tell? You know what I'm saying? Who will step in next and be like, no, let's keep things the way they were. Everybody wants it that way. They
It's
just
too
lie
many-
to you
it's
or
too
whatever.
many. It's too many people in charge for too long, dog. You know?
But I mean, you know, it's people in charge forever. When you
That's
talk
what I
like
mean.
them shadow governments and
That's
shit.
what I
that
mean.
Real deal.
Yeah,
The
we're
real.
not in control. Everything is an illusion. Your vote is an illusion, man. And I'm not saying don't go vote. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like, just look at the amount of people that you're up against and
That's
follow
for
the
real.
money, and you'll see what's really real. You know, people don't follow the fucking money.
That's a fact.
And
yo.
you'll see, man, it's an illusion of freedom. We were just talking about that. Freedom is an illusion, bro. We're not free to do shit, bro.
That's real talk.
Depressing, man.
It's depressing. It's very depressing, man. $20 is the new $5. That's a fact,
Yeah,
yo.
that's crazy.
I really agree with that.
And then they like,
Anytime you go out, you can't go out and spend $5
they're like,
no more.
when is it? Next month or in August or something? The minimum wage in Florida is going up to 17 or something like that.
Yeah, man, that's wild, right?
I'm like, damn, it still don't add up.
But it's like, I don't know. It never seems like enough these days. You know what I'm saying?
No, because everything, cost of living is crazy through the roof and everything. Everything feels like a luxury. You know what I'm saying? Before it was like things with necessity and all of that. Now everything feels like, yo, it's a luxury to have that shit. Because the cost of living don't match, you know, the wages and
Yo,
shit
that's
like
real.
that, man.
That's super real, yo.
Then in order to afford your living, you gotta fucking, and it goes back to the way they got it structured to where it's like when you 18, you leave home. It's like, yeah, so they could tax you like they taxing us. Bro, stay together, buy bigger property. That's what they don't want, man.
Yo, for real though.
My kids don't ever gotta live. We just gotta unite our motherfucking funds and let's get a
build.
Yeah, and build from
Right,
there,
right.
bro. Then we can afford to live comfortably.
I think a lot of people are missing that part of things. Like you could actually build, you know what I'm saying, by staying closer and not.
Right.
'Cause you know what they teach you? They teach you to be annoyed of people.
Yeah.
Purposely put you against each other. Have everybody trying to go
Bro,
live on their own.
I be talking to people that like, I can't wait for my kids to be 18 and get the
That's
fuck
right, yeah,
out. It's
that's
like,
crazy.
what? Bro, you don't love your children? Yo,
Right.
that's wild shit. Y'all don't get along?
Real
Like
talk.
you under each other's skin like that you can't wait for them to leave. Then when you old, you're gonna be like, they don't call me.
They don't call me no more.
The
He's like, yeah,
fuck,
well,
bro?
you threw them out.
Yeah,
They at 18.
bro. Like that's crazy, man. Now everybody gotta pay dues and do, but you know, structure. Get some structure.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a grown fucking man now.
Yeah.
Kick in, you know what I'm saying? Let's
Right,
save
right.
up. You know, be
We're gonna have
responsible.
to do it like this.
That's the problem, bro. Like people in the lower class or whatever the fuck, you know, as far as money, don't teach finances.
That's
They
true.
don't teach us finances.
all.
We don't
At
teach
all.
that financial responsibility and shit.
It's up to us.
Yeah.
And that's why I think, like, we are changing stuff. I see stuff, a lot of things in
Yeah.
this generation that we've lived at.
I'm proud of my son, man. My son got
Word,
his head on right. He got plans. He's executing on the plans.
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? And he
Shout
has
out to y'all,
vision.
man.
And he has
Word.
responsibility where he don't just get his paycheck and blow it. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
just
a fact. Yeah.
I'm proud, man, because those are broken chains, man. I wasn't like that. I was able to be the example of what not to do. Look how much time I wasted, how much money I wasted. Bro, there was a time in the airport when I was skycapping where we had groups, bro. And I was working 5 groups a day, and each group I'm making $300 off of.
Wow.
Right. Do I got shit to show for it, bro? I was partying and doing all types of stupid shit, acting like the money's never gonna dry up. 9/11 happened and everything went downhill.
You're like, what's going on?
I didn't have
son?
no nest egg, no
They didn't
nothing.
hold nothing.
Bro, I had a stupid mentality. I was never taught how to, you know what I mean, do shit the right way.
Nah, I dig that.
So it's like I
definitely
have
dig
no
that.
problem or no pride to be able to tell my son, yo, don't do what the fuck I did. Let me sit you down and let's do some math
me
on how
show
much
you how we
money
do
I
it.
was making a week.
Yeah, and how
for
we can
years.
do this better. Like,
Right.
Because that's what it's about.
And how easy it is
I
to.
need that fan this way, bro. Hot, man.
That's crazy.
Hot, G.
Gotta get back in the gym. You know what that is.
See, yeah, that's real shit, bro. I'm over here getting fat this summer, nigga.
It's gonna be a hot summer, bro.
Summertime, what?
We in it. I'm acting like it's in the future. We in it. It's a hot fucking
We're
summer,
here
bro.
now.
It is hot.
The summertime starts early in Florida, like way
Yeah,
early. We be
yeah.
summertime, and y'all still freezing up north. I'm like,
Bro,
yo.
we be in shorts on Christmas.
Yo, that's right.
My family be sweating
Yeah.
just because we want to wear
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
PJs, and it's like, yo, it's too hot for this
Yeah, take
fucking
this
flannel shit.
Y'all like, hurry up and get the pictures.
Yo, get the pictures, open the fucking first gift, and everybody fucking get in your swim trunks.
Yo, that's
New Year's at the beach.
Yo, that's real.
Yo,
Chat,
for real.
I see y'all. The concerns are for real right there, man. It's so many to read, but it's like leaving the house, you spend an easy $50, $100. Yo,
Bro, are you kidding me? Hold
So-
on a second. Yo, you see what this says? Do you see the softness in everything? Read that shit right there.
Moderate.
Moderation helps everyone feel safe to build a positive live chat experience for you and your view. Say what your fuck y'all want to
Yeah,
say. on
say
here,
what y'all
man.
wanna say.
Close that shit.
We lit, son.
That's crazy, bro. It wants me to censor y'all.
The
And y'all
people.
ain't even wilding out. That's crazy, bro.
Why they trying to stop us like that? Because we speaking truth.
It's
Everybody's
because we
speaking
said
truth.
triggers. We spoke about triggers and shit.
Yo, family, I
like
want to let y'all know that we doing this together.
Yeah,
And we could disrupt the system and change the world. And I ain't saying like in some negative, you know, because they'll take them same words and twist them like, oh, he's extreme, he's going
Yeah.
to, like, nah, fam. We just saying what we a group of people
Yeah.
that say what we feel. We mean what we say.
But we're open to learning and changing opinions because opinions
Right.
change, man.
Right.
You should not be married to an opinion. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You should be open to learn because it's never too late to learn some shit. And if you was wrong, be able to say that you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And but know why. It's not because the masses said you're wrong. It's because you really, really, you know what I mean?
You felt wrong. You can feel that. We
the minute
already
you
have
start
intuition.
speaking truth, bro, they want to silence you, man.
That's a fact. What they say, yo, they hating for real, for real. And that's wild. You got to make 3 times rent plus deposit first and last month. SMH. That's a fact check.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Yeah, that's wild shit, bro.
No, it's out here, man. And we ain't even say nothing about Bill Gates today, but it's him trying to censor us in the chat.
Bill Gates, I could
It's
see
Bill
it. I
Gates'
could see it in the
fault,
way
son.
it was typed, bro.
I could tell it was you. I could tell it was you, bro. Don't worry, man. We ain't gonna hate on you on this last episode. Psych.
Yeah, fuck Bill Gates.
That's super real. I don't care. We with the shits, man.
That's crazy, yo.
Wait, what? Yeah. They're trying to censor us,
Yeah,
man.
they don't want the conversations to be had. That's crazy. Imagine if, bro, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times we don't even fall into the algorithm because of shit we talking about.
That's a fact.
And we're not even talking extreme shit. That's crazy. If we was on some burn the city down, nigga, they be pushing our content like crazy, bro.
Right. And we talk about improving ourselves, self-improvement, how to take information and make it positive. And they mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why? Because we complaining about
Because that
life
promotes
right now and they
that promotes thinking. You know what I'm saying? That promotes you thinking for yourself. They don't want that. They want you to be programmed.
That's it.
To
Clock
fucking
in
move
and be scared
your
about
actions,
what they tell you to.
Right. And your actions got to match what their agenda says. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. I agree, man.
That's crazy. I think if everybody was thinking for themselves and not trying to fall into an algorithm and shit and making like pure content that you really believe in and not copying the next motherfucker, the world would be so better. You know what I'm saying? So much better.
That's a fact.
And shit. And that's a fact, bro. Like we was talking to, I ain't gonna say who, but the attitude of there's nothing we could do about it, and that's that. It's like, all right, maybe there's nothing we can, but it's about the next generations always.
Yeah, yo.
You know what I'm saying? And he was just shooting shit down to it. It's like, yo, I don't agree, man. I don't agree.
There was a lot of fear in that conversation.
Yeah.
Fear-based, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was talking, I've been calling a lot of people because of the, war situation that was going on. Trump, me and my homie, my big homie, man, he's like, we sit and chop it up, mentor, you know what I mean? And we speak a lot, but, he's heavily in the Bible. He was like, I'm not scared at all. This is what he said about the war. He said, as far as I'm considered, this is prophecy being fulfilled, you know what I'm saying? So people probably better get right, I'm like, damn. But he tells me the story about when the Bible says, I don't want to misquote the story, but when Israel's attacked from the north and the south, and you enter in the war that ends all wars. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow. And they naming these countries, Persia, which is like modern day Iran, and what was the other country? I can't remember, which is north. And I'm and presumably with Iran would join China and their adversaries, you know what I mean? With Russia, you know what I mean? So you look at things like that, and it may be like, do you feel like we going into the war that ends all wars? It's possible. I don't know. Yeah. I thought the AI and the robots were gonna get us before war.
They already did, bro. We in the Matrix, man. We in the Matrix, and these are all viruses fighting each other, dog. That's what it is, bro.
Oh, that's real
That's
shit.
what it
right
is, man.
there.
That's what it is, bro. It's all viruses and programs fighting each other and shit.
Yeah, life, reality would be real and not written or scripted.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening. Nobody knows for sure. So that's what kills. When the people like know for sure, like I'm like, you can't say that though. So that's why I'm kind of open-minded to a lot of things. I may believe one idea over another, but as far as listening to it, and I listen to it.
Yeah.
Almost anything. Some things sound ridiculous to me, you know what I'm saying? But I'll listen.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the difference. That's what we were talking about, not being married to one certain
idea, man. Yeah.
Like I'm able to have my mind changed.
There's nobody that is right 100%. You know what I'm saying? You could be right about a lot of things, man, but that doesn't mean everything that comes out of your mouth or pops into your head is 100% correct, man. So you can't be married to your fucking, you know, your thoughts and shit like that.
Some of those countries on the bottom and countries on top. That's what. Yeah, Jaime was showing me a map. Jaime, you famous, bro. Everybody was trying to figure out. Y'all seen the clips? Y'all don't go. Follow us on the Instagram and all that, man. At BMB Greenroom. Yeah, it's dope, man. It's dope work. You got the Who Is Jaime situation going on. I think a couple may be close. You know what I'm saying?
I know a couple are close. And who are those people? Those are the people that are researching. That's what we on, bro. Do your own research. Find the truth, man. Yeah. And some of y'all are on it, man. Y'all really, really about to expose.
Yeah, that's dope.
The hymen.
Expose the hymen.
That's gonna be the next campaign. Expose the hymen.
Yeah, that's funny. It's going down, y'all. But for real, though, that's what we got. It's free thinkers and people that you got to do your own research. Don't take my word. Don't take their word. Don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not. You just got to be looking stuff up.
Have these conversations, man. You got to be able to have these conversations. And willing to be wrong when you're wrong,
if you're wrong. That's what I think. That's another thing. A lot of times it's fueled by like ego.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line because you don't want to be told that you're wrong. You want to prove it though.
Right.
How am I wrong? What are you quoting? Where are you getting your what are your sources? You know what I'm saying? All of these things are important, man. But once you know what I'm saying? You checkmate is a checkmate, dog.
Now that's real. A lot of times when I'm proven wrong, like instead of being mad about it, I'm kind of like, oh, I ain't even know that.
Right.
That changes the game. So you know, I'm not like.
That's growth.
Like, oh wow!
I'm grateful for that nugget,
that piece of information,
because that means I was wrong.
Yeah, this changes everything, dog.
Right.
This is, and sometimes you're just missing a little piece to the puzzle that you may have almost figured out. It's like you got a Rubik's cube and it's one spot that's missing.
Man,
sometimes you just need the information to switch it up, bro, and get it right. I ain't never built a Rubik's cube in my life. I'm just talking.
Well, you don't build them, you solve them.
You know what I mean?
If you building it, you cheating.
I've built Rubik's Cube.
My name is Rubik.
This is my middle name, Rubik.
Oh, shit.
I am Jaime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the Jaime ad. It was fire. Thank you, yo. As Mikey put it together. I'm saying thank you like I did. I'm like, thank you very much. Brother Mikey did it.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, but that shit was fire though. I really liked it, man. A lot of people, everybody's Hyman, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. If you ain't,
if y'all really understanding when you're hearing everybody, I am Jaime, right? Mm-hmm. If Jaime is the man in the back or whatever researching,
right?
Be the researcher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be the Hyman.
We are all the Hyman. We are all the Hyman. I was supposed to get somebody on, man, but I ain't spoke to him today. We were supposed to get a guest on the call and shit.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. And I don't see him in the chat.
Yeah.
So it's his fault that he's not on.
We might have scared him away.
We scared, yeah. I think we did. He wanted to get on, and then we were like, yo, you'll be on our show this Friday. Be ready. And he was like,
oh, shit. This is real.
You mean this Friday? Like this Friday?
11-ish.
This Friday, 11-ish.
Or maybe he's still waiting for 11-ish.
Nah.
He couldn't figure it out.
He got on 11. He saw he wasn't there. He was like, this is wrong. This has to be wrong. Like, clearly you don't watch our pod enough. And we were going to rethink you being on the show.
That's crazy.
After the show, is the after party then? No.
I was going to say who wrote that, bro. Yeah.
After the show, Jaime will be at the gym since he's a white 6'2" bodybuilder.
6'2" bodybuilder on steroids, yo. He's not natty.
Yo, that's real, son. Stop telling my business, Alex. I am Jaime. Yo, that shit is hilarious. I love it. But really, I am Jaime. But I had a lot of strong guesses. One of my men is insistently telling me that Jaime is definitely AI.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, man. Imagine that people like you say that, like the way you say Alexa and shit. You're like, Jaime. And you just ask a question.
That's our Jarvis and shit.
Wham. You know what I'm saying? That is funny as shit.
Bro, I was arguing with my phone. Right? I was Googling something and it starts talking this AI shit. And I'm like, I'm not talking to you, AI. And this shit starts answering me. I'm like, I fucking hate AI. And it was like, why don't you elaborate on why?
shit,
And
you
it's
had an
asking me why. And
argument with
I said, I hate your stupid ass AI voice.
Your voice.
And the shit started gaslighting me like it's my fault. Maybe something in your phone settings. And like, bitch,
That's
I
crazy.
hate your stupid ass voice and not what I said, your non-emotional responses. And it started saying, check your phone settings.
That's
Shit like, yo, it's my
crazy.
fault. It's my fault you are.
It's because you don't have an AI with an accent and shit.
That's
man.
crazy.
You
I'm
gotta-
gonna check my phone settings and put a real thick Spanish accent.
Yo, I called my homie's phone on God, and he got his voicemail got a fucking accent. I was like, yo, what is it? Why?
They're gonna Google, so she's gonna be like, well, bueno, what's happening is you gotta go over there. You putting your settings.
You reaching the voicemail.
You're reaching the
Pero
voicemail,
it's
brother
full.
Mikey.
It's full.
It's not here.
It's not here.
You're gonna leave it a message. Oh shit.
Yo, that's funny, yo.
Chewy chocolate chips.
Word, man. Say, yo, they fear mongering is real. So I was in I said it last week, I think, man, about the group chat. And they were trying to tell me to carry your IDs and shit around, yo. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
fam, we're from here.
Yeah.
We're okay.
I carry my ID anyway.
You're good. I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man.
make sure you have your IDs on you. I'm sorry, family. I love
Carry
you.
your passport with you. It's like, I ain't going nowhere right
But
now.
they really scared though. It's not. I had a conversation with my uncle for real, man. He's like, "What if they send me back?" You know what I'm saying? My family from Trinidad. I'm like, "Yo, they not though. Like, you are really not what they." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You 30 years. You married. You're
Citizen.
American. Yeah.
Citizen.
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah.
You're from here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you're not the ones, but they make you feel like they don't care about none of that shit. But that's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. Right now, what we got to worry about is Iran.
That's what I'm saying. They and when you do that, when you don't do your own research and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you allow them to channel your focus where they want it to be, bro. They put up them blinders and you're not seeing the bigger picture of what you're supposed to be paying attention to, man. You know?
Mm-hmm. No, that's real. That's real. Oh, yo, I see y'all for real. We need an I am Hyman merch. I'm definitely working on merch over the break so we can have some stuff to bring y'all. So, you know, we got a lot of things, man. I ain't gonna say nothing to make no promises, but we definitely be making improvements and all that. And then we'll come back to disrupt shit some more and have them hate on us some more.
Yeah.
Cause we are Hyman.
Yeah. Man, that becomes the resistance. We are high, man.
Yo, what people come with their signs on
There's
sticks.
J's and fucking locals in spots and shit. That's a stronghold. Look for the red J.
I like it. So.
The resistance. We are high, man.
We are Hyman.
Bro, I know a lot of the shit we say, you know, and the way they do the damn, what's it called? I'm having a brain
transcript
fart. Yeah,
joint?
the transcript and all of that. All that shit's like, there's so many words that we use that
Buzzword.
trigger their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stop transcripting us then.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Who told you could do that?
Who gave you permission to transcript me?
They trans you.
Transcript.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They're transcribing you.
Hey, yo. That is crazy, huh?
It's a transmission.
It's a transmission.
It is a
for sure.
transmission. They're transcribing our transmission so that we don't mansplain.
Hey, yo. That is crazy, dog. Yo, but for real though,
They don't want us mansplaining or manifesting.
not manifesting. Don't manifest or mansplain. Masculinity. We bring it. Yo, listen, masculinity is dope. I don't know what y'all talking about. We are men, and we have a crazy dope female following in the chat. Like, I don't get it, bro. They try to make you believe that what you know is real is not real.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Masculinity is dope. Femininity is dope. Everybody got a role. We all play it. That's how we make
It's the yin and the
society
yang,
go.
man. It's the yin, and the yang.
and the yang.
One can't exist without the other, bro.
That's a
And that's
fact.
reality. You know what I mean?
That's a super fact. So before Bill Gates attacks us, I'd like to leave y'all with that.
Oh shit, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that's wild. Yo, I saw something about an earthquake. Was there an earthquake in Iran, bro? Like a 4-point-some magnitude earthquake? That's
Biblical
not a
shit's
big.
gonna start happening.
I said, what? There's no way that just happened while that's all going down. You know what I mean? But that's not. I ain't gonna say it's not strong because who am I to say, man? 4.3 that's light.
That's like work, man.
It was right. 4.2. Damn, I'm ill, son. What was that? Yesterday?
The 17th at 11:25.
The 17th at 11:25. Do you hear the AI in the voice?
Yo, that's wild, son. Oh my goodness. Well, with all this
everybody
that's
not so
going on,
good looking.
everybody, you know, nah. It's crazy because I pulled up on my cousin yesterday and she's like, yo, man, this war shit got me stressed, bro. I just had 4 shots. I don't even drink like that. I'm like, yo,
It's crazy.
chill.
I just had 4
Don't go
shots.
buying all the water, panicking and shit, panic buying.
Yo,
She's like, I
toilet
thought
paper.
about that too.
Toilet paper. I was gonna buy mad toilet paper, yo, cause World War III.
And what she said, and she was like, but we're gonna fucking blow up. What we gonna need water for?
That's crazy.
I said, yo.
Keep drinking.
You ain't gonna need no water. Drink right now. Drink water. Put this bottle down.
I just got mad thirsty listening to this shit.
You're like, maybe we do need water.
Maybe we do need water.
Episode 30. Episode 30. 30 times we've done this. We sit down like family and we growing and building. And if we don't care because we got a good family the way it is. Sometimes less is more. Actually, always less is more to me.
It's quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
I'd rather have 4
And the way
quarters
that
than 100
the way
pennies.
the chat is engaging lately, you know what I'm saying? It does feel like, you know, a conversation, as opposed to just the shit flying by and W's in the chat and all of that shit. It's like,
Right, yo.
you know, that's the young, and that's cool and all,
You know
but
what I mean?
like I like being able to see the opinions and we bouncing opinions off of each other and we learning. We're not up here just teachers. That's, you know what I mean?
That's
we
some
just have
real
microphones and shit.
When we started streaming, I started trying to learn all that shit, all that chat lingo, live stream lingo. I'm like, yo, bro, we not up here being. I ain't gonna name the guys. I like all of y'all.
Yeah,
though,
shout out
but,
to them,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Shout out to them. They figured it out. You know what I
Right,
mean?
but
They
everybody
figured
don't
it
have
out.
to live stream the same way. So let's be us, be unique. You know this.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm from an era where we didn't bite. You know what I'm saying? Like that was. People don't even know what that meant. That's an old word.
There's an old word.
We did
yeah.
not copy styles of.
We didn't jack your style.
That's new though. That's back out now. Again, it's new, but it's
That's
old.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what they're
yeah,
saying now,
yeah,
right?
but we
Oh
said
no,
that
no.
before.
Now doesn't
Now
that
they
mean
saying
you?
it now.
But it don't mean the same shit though.
It means jacking like I fuck with it.
Right.
Right,
See,
yeah,
I used
yeah.
it the old way.
Use it the old way.
Yeah.
Because we from the 1900s.
For real.
Old
No,
young
for-
nigga or young, old?
OYN.
YN?
The youngest Y, the oldest YN. wait, man. No.
See, my brain not computing.
You're confusing me, man. That's what they was calling Jim Jones. You the oldest young nigga I ever seen.
The oldest YN, bro. That is wild, bro.
Shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got to do that, man. Got to shout out Harlem because I'm from Harlem. He's not even from Harlem, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Bronx, too. Right.
That's right. He's
Yeah,
not,
that
right?
picture with Feeve. Feeve was out there on Instagram with him.
Yeah, I just saw
Oh, yeah.
that.
So my cousin Phoebe posted up a picture
I
with
just saw him
Jim
with
Jones.
Jada kissing them too.
It's fire. Yo, Phoebe, you doing your thing, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see you, kid. You looking like the king of NY and all that, man. Keep your foot on the gas. I like that. Straight up, man.
Get some extra ferns.
And fine with that shit, because, man, hip-hop is getting exciting right now. I like that. What else was I listening to? There's been some albums coming out. I ain't been
Yeah,
really...
they was lying about that Lil Wayne shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, they straight hating on Wayne.
Come on. And
man.
now he dropped a bonus joint out there, too.
Yeah.
That's a dope picture.
People
yo.
just don't want to think no more, man. They don't want to think no more, bro.
They don't, man.
They don't want to figure out metaphors and shit like that. They just
Yeah.
everybody want to spin the block.
You want to be told what to feel, who to
Yeah.
fear, what to think, how to move, how to dress.
Yeah.
You got to start thinking for yourself. Shout out to the ones who do.
Yeah.
Yo, your settings for Jamie's for Jaime is on point, huh?
Forever, I'm telling you, bro.
The Jaime voice.
We got the vocals right. When AI told me to check my settings, I checked my settings, bro.
Shout out to the Boogie Down. Yeah, heavily. Right, straight up, man. Nano, what up, man?
Yeah.
My brothers.
Word.
Yeah, I love when we all in the chat, man, for real. And then when I see y'all talking to each other, that's kind of dope. So sometimes I space out because I'm reading y'all conversating with
Now,
each
you
other.
know
That's
what's
what this
dope
shit
when
is
I
about.
see when we run into people that fuck with us and the conversations are had in face-to-face
real
format
time,
in
right?
real time. Is like, that's when you know people are listening and people are thinking, you know what I mean? And people
It's
have
dope.
opinions, man.
I like
and
it.
if y'all one of them, y'all know that when we in person, man, we open for the conversations, man.
That's a fact.
It's
That's a
not
good
just
point.
it's not just for the fucking podcast and then I don't want to hear it. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all be
yeah.
making some valid points, man.
That's real shit because a lot of people are like that. Like, they'll do what they do
Mm-hmm.
on camera and then, like, behind the camera, it's a whole different situation, yo. We definitely approachable. We done have mad conversations. It's happening a lot more often, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we bump into people and they, you know what I mean, they're talking to us, like, real conversations.
Yeah.
And I'm not one for small talk, so I'd rather have a deep dive conversation, even if it's, you know what I mean? Like, we just bumped into each other and it's 10, 15 minutes. I'd rather have the conversation than be talking about, you know, well, yeah, man, the weather and the sports and how did it, I don't know.
Niggas, how many times have we opened up with, I was talking to somebody the other day and this and you share that conversation forward. So just because a conversation was had with one or two or three people doesn't mean that's not going to go elsewhere and reach
Right.
other ears, man.
The ripples,
You know,
dog.
yeah, that's what it's about. Them ripples, you know what I mean?
Ripples creating waves.
Yes, sir.
I'm just throwing rocks.
Yeah.
Y'all get it, man. We got a smart chat, man. Y'all get it. These bars right here. I was in the studio too yesterday. Yo, first, hold up, man. Shout out to you because you came through super duper in the clutch. Like I said, I got my daughter living with me. She's dope on the vocals. Y'all will get to hear it soon. But my daughter brought me over the music quick ASAP. Like, yo, I got one for her. Boom. Next, I got another one for her. I'm like, oh, let's go.
I still got some more coming. We can put an EP together, man.
Right,
At first I was
right.
like, demo, but it's like demo EP, dog. We dropping shit now.
We there, son.
So, but yeah, yo, amazing vocals. The range is crazy. And what impressed me more than that was the way she just grabbed the mic, no question, and started singing. No fear, no nothing. Then she said afterwards, I was nervous and shit, but you didn't show it. You know what I mean?
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, she grabbed the mic and just went in, and then the range was crazy from highs to lows to, you know what I'm saying, the runs and all of that.
Hey,
And,
yeah, man.
yo, shout out for
definitely-
not being scared and just, you know what I mean,
Yeah, I
doing
think
your thing.
that's the name of the game. For anybody else, you know what I mean, watching or wanting to do something, just do it. We're not saying, like, when people make
It's
things
normal
look
to be
easy,
scared. It's normal to be scared.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm nervous and scared every time I touch the stage, but I don't lead with that fear.
Yep.
And then before you
Yep.
know it, you know, as soon as that music drops, that fear's behind me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we engage,
That was the point.
bro.
That was exactly the point I
Yeah.
was gonna bring. It's like it just looks like that. The presentation looks like there's no fear involved,
Yeah.
but really, it's about because the fear kind of makes it exciting, right? But it's about not letting that fear trump your excitement to go because you have to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
It's
sometimes
that-
fear
it's that
can stop
adrenaline,
people,
yeah.
you know, like where you're just paralyzed. But
You're either going to jump out the plane or not. You know what I'm saying?
right, yo, right.
It's either going to stop you or you're going to fucking skydive, man. And from what I hear from people, we still got to go because I ain't gone. But from what I hear, once people jump out the plane, it's the most exhilarating experience. And that's how it feels when I get on stage and I beat the fucking fear. And then we
Word up.
engaged in the audience and now we exchanging energy and shit. And it's like,
Wow.
you can't let the fear stop you, man.
Hey, they trying to stop us, man. You talking about letting the fear stop us, but they are trying to stop us. They in the chat talking about they took my comment down. Word.
Really? See what I
Family
mean?
in the building, yeah.
See what I mean?
Hey, yo, don't let us
From here?
Don't
From
let
he-
them
from-
stop us.
From here?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
for my
bro.
live chat, but
That's crazy. That's what I'm
hey,
saying.
yo,
And
where's
it
the
just
fu-
said,
where's the beat joint? That's that, bro. Straight up, got that off my chest.
that's crazy because it just said that. Boom. That must have been when they pulled the shit down.
Yeah.
They, moderate your shit. I don't want to
Yeah.
moderate my shit. Y'all should be free to say what you want, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
real
crazy,
shit,
bro.
man. What's that? They said she was scared to death, but she didn't let it stop her. Word, Amanda, you was there. You know what I mean? Nano said the problem is the people get scared and don't want to go forward because they think they're gonna fail.
Yeah.
You would never know unless you try.
Right.
Super duper
Right.
fact, Nano. Yeah.
And if you do fail at something, that's a lesson learned, man. If you don't let it beat you up, you know what I'm saying? See what you did wrong, see where you went wrong, and then,
right.
go forward, man. But nobody's gonna fucking win 100% of the time.
Yeah. That's
And
a
you're
fact.
not, like you said, you're not gonna know if you don't go.
Yeah.
mean?
Yo, my younger daughter, Zinnia had she choked on stage. I'm not going, you know what I mean? Because she knows what happened. I told her, man, you got to watch it and pick songs. We was out doing karaoke so to get some practice, just out on the scene. And she, loose picked the song that she just learned last week. And boom, 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 was stuck. She didn't really you couldn't, you can tell.
Yeah.
But after she got off the stage, she came over, you know what I'm saying? She started letting down tears. I'm like, man, you good. Don't worry about that.
It's an early experience.
Right. You get it. It happens, but you got to make sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah. That goes
And it
with
ain't
preparation. Be prepared.
Proper preparation
Yeah.
prevents poor performance, Bobby. Straight up, man.
Yeah. But that's a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? I bet you next time she'll pick a song that she knows. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to sing a song, prepare. You'll be all right.
Yo.
Don't let it stop you. You know what I mean? Don't let it stop you.
Yo. She
I
went back
seen
up there
people
after
choke
though
on stage,
and did another song that
That's
she knew.
what's up.
I'm
That's
like,
what's
that's
up.
how you do it right
She
there.
got redemption, instant redemption.
Yeah. She's
That's
like,
what's
nah,
up.
I'm going back up.
I done forgot my own shit on stages before.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's crazy.
It happens.
Yo, what
It
was the
does.
one that I keep forgetting the first verse, and I'm like this, damn, yo, what is it? And as soon as it comes, I'm like, bow, and it just comes
right
to
on
me. So,
time. Like, woof, that
but
was
if I
close.
let that fear, see, I get playful with the shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to fucking figure my comedic way out of this shit,
And
and
then
then
the no-hit, you like, ah.
yeah, you know what I mean? So you can't let the fear defeat you, man. You can't.
Nah,
you
you
just
gotta keep
be ready.
pushing, bro. Keep
Yeah.
pushing. Pause.
And comedy, man, has helped me through so much, bro. I'm not scared to laugh at myself. You know what I mean? And
Word.
I got jokes to fucking
Word.
save me, man. You know
Yo,
what
that's
I
a
mean?
fact, man. Humor, comedy.
Bro, this last pyro, I tried to pull Skyler's card. I tried to put him on the spot. I was like, let's do this song, the first joint we ever did. And I just knew he wasn't gonna know the shit, and I forgot my shit,
You're like,
bro.
oh.
But what I started saying, yo, I'm forgetting my own shit while he's playing. I'm like, I try to pull his card. The crowd is laughing and shit. Then everything came back to, you know what I mean? It's
Right,
like,
dog.
you got to be able to, have those moments and laugh at yourself. Don't take yourself too serious, man.
Nah, that's real, man.
Life is a great comedy,
That's
man.
a great piece of advice right there.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow.
And
Don't-
I didn't lose no following. I didn't lose no support. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when that happens, you gain support because people really realize, oh, this dude is human. I could do that.
And they be like, it's all good.
Yeah.
We
Do it
here.
again.
We here
Oh,
with you.
cool. When Henny passed away and we was in Wisteria, I'm doing Carry On, and I was like, I shouldn't have did this song. I'm breaking down. I started breaking down. I couldn't get the words out because I'm crying. And the crowd started singing the song. They got
helped
closer
you.
to the stage, started singing the song. That shit tore me up even more.
Lift
But I
you
was
up,
like, yo,
son.
the support was there because I allowed myself to be human, dog. I'm not trying to be this perfect specimen. That's
Real
bullshit,
shit.
man.
That's why I be saying, yo, hold me up. Don't
Yeah.
hold me down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold me up, man. Hold me up. And that's what they did to you that day. They held you up. Yo, I
they
got
did.
you, son.
They did, and that was a beautiful moment. And right before that, my ego check was at test because I was supposed to have the big stage, and there was a confusion.
Yup.
Joe Powers was setting up on the big stage, and that's what got me closer to Willie. You know what I'm saying, Paul?
That's what got me closer
That's
to Willie.
what got me
Even the
bonded
word,
to Willie, the sound guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got close to the Willie. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I went
Yeah.
up there. They was saying the confusion. Now I had a choice. Do I claim the big stage that's supposed to be mine and make this dude walk? Or do I
stage that
just
is
humble
rightfully yours?
Yeah, or do I humble myself and take the small stage? I humbled myself. I said, I don't need the big stage. You already set up? You ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Do your thing. Willie was like, are you sure?
Hell yeah.
Like, it's your stage. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll go over there. You know what I'm saying? And the
Right.
separation on that stage from the crowd, that moment wouldn't have happened.
That's a
so the
fact.
stage we took allowed the crowd to step forward and sing that fucking song when I
Engage,
couldn't,
be
dog.
more intimate.
Right.
You brought the big show to a small stage.
Right. I didn't allow my ego to take control. You know what I'm saying? And it turned into, and what was everybody talking about? That fucking moment.
Yeah,
that wouldn't have happened if I would have. That's what I'm
so
saying.
beautiful. I was like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So don't let your ego, you know what I'm saying, dictate your moves, man. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And humbling yourself is not gonna set you back. It's not. You know. Now you don't want to get walked over. You know what I mean? You can't let people step on you. Don't be a doormat. But recognize the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's unnecessary,
I think we got to just choose our battles wisely.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
fact.
Like, because obviously some things you don't want to allow people to push.
yeah.
Pause. But there's certain things where you like.
But you know what it
man,
was?
this shit ain't
The first set we did it on that smaller stage, and the vibe was different. Then I looked at the big stage and was like, bro, I don't like how separated the crowd is.
Yeah, because there's like 12
Yeah.
or more feet because it's from
There was
rocks
a
in
whole
front of the
dance
stage.
fucking spot, and I'm like, a lot of people are sitting in the grass area. And I was just like, yo, I had a real good experience on that smaller stage. It was more intimate. The crowd could really, engage. I was like, nah, I'll do that.
That was fire. I
You
ain't
know?
gonna lie.
And plus, Joe Powers, the dude that was setting up, is a cool motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to Joe Powers, man.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Had it been somebody else that, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like they tried to do us at this last one. I'm not going to say no names, but a big headliner was trying to play us out.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Talk about he wanted to set up his stage while we was on stage. I said, fuck no.
He wanted to set up.
You crazy?
He didn't get it.
Nah. I said, the sound guy asked. I said, nah, tell him I said no.
Yeah.
Fuck you
tell him I
sound like,
said
bro.
no.
I don't care who you
Sound
are,
guy
how big
started
your
scratching
fan
his
base
head,
is.
said, okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I gotta
gonna
figure this
figure
out.
it
I'm like,
out,
it's not happening. You're not gonna be setting up behind me, stealing the attention from the set that we doing. You know what I'm saying? A significant set at that, just because you are somebody that you think like, no, bro.
Dead ass.
No.
We're not playing that right now. This is
Yeah.
my stage right now.
Yeah. And that, I don't feel like that was an ego move. That's like, nah, you was trying to pull an ego move.
Yeah, exactly.
You was
And
trying to pull
that's
an ego
different. That's
move.
the
Right.
moments where you should. Boom.
And that's what I mean about don't be a doormat. You know what I'm saying? And you said it yourself. Choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? But
Don't be a doormat. Be a doorknob.
be a doorknob.
Can lock.
No, man. Let people get their turn on you.
Smack yeah.
Don't be a doorknob.
be a
the door. Yeah.
Be the door. Don't be a doormat. Be the door.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
The doorway.
But it's tricky out there. You know what I mean? When you doing shit like that, you know, you're going to get tested. You know what I mean? You're going to get
Hell
tested.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact, man. Yeah, I forgot to shout out the police that let me off last week.
that was
Or the
crazy,
week
yo.
before. I got pulled over in Georgia. Normally, you don't have good experiences in Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing bad about the state of Georgia, but them highway patrol
Don't
people when
fuck
you just
around.
driving through, they not playing. But they pulled us. We were all in the car. The family were coming back from the shows from up north. And surprisingly, I had a good experience with them. So shout out to the Georgia State Highway Patrol. They made me dump some weed, but you know what I mean?
Could have been worse. Yeah.
It really could have been worse.
It was weird. It was a weird interaction from the moment he saw everything. Like, it was
right. I'm glad I wasn't by myself. We saw that. You know, we had just
eagle
did.
feathers on the dash.
Right.
I had the Taino headdress, this very one.
Right
on the side
in the middle
center
console, right?
Yeah.
And he stepped up, boom, and he was like, "Hey, what you guys got going on?" And then instantly took about a step or two back.
Yeah. Changed his whole demeanor, yo.
The whole tune, it was weird. It was right. It was weird. Like, as I look back now, and it was like, because he walked up like, boom, and stepped back. He was like, "I just want to get you out of here very quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a warning to slow it down." Like, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm like, this is a trick.
Yeah, for
in my
real.
head, I'm like, this
Yeah,
is
I was waiting for it to go left, man. But at the same time, I was like, nah, I really feel a different level of protection right now.
I did too. That's why I
Right?
jumped out. Normally, I wouldn't even he's like, "Come on,
When
just
he
step
told you to
back."
get out the
and
car,
that's
I
the
was
point
like, oh,
where I'm like,
shit.
"This gonna get." Nah, sir, I don't want to. I'm like, something's telling me, just step out the car. He ain't on that type of time. And I did, and it was fine, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even search the car. He allowed me to grab my own whatever I was dumping. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, hey man, what kind of artist? He became a fan
Yeah,
after that,
crazy.
right?
It was weird. It was
then
fucking
you guys on
weird,
Apple
yo.
Music, and he's looking him up, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna check it out. Just slow down around, you know what I mean? You hit about 84 up there when you was switching lanes. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't even know I was going that fast.
Yeah.
And that was that.
You pulled that Dave Chappelle. I wasn't aware I couldn't do that, officer.
I had no idea I couldn't do this.
And then when we left, he picked up the weed. Nah, man. Imagine.
Let's see y'all later. I'll let him leave first.
They were smoking our shit, listening to our
Somebody
shit.
else told me
Medicine
that,
man
like-
gave me bliss.
Somebody told me you should have turned around and got that shit, man.
Nah, you don't.
Said they did not deport you? No.
Right. They didn't even ask if we were citizens. They didn't ask nothing. It was crazy. That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
good point, Alex. I'm glad that you brought that up, dog.
Yeah.
I did not get deported. I'm right here doing the podcast for y'all.
And we was packed in that bitch like some Mexicans, dog.
Right. And more than anything, I get to shout out the police. Like, how often do I get to shout out the police?
That's
We're
weird,
not talking
bro.
shit.
It still feels weird.
I wanted to make sure I shout them out because the times that I get to talk shit about them, I talk shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
right.
I wanted to be like fair. Like I understand these are
Be
human
real.
beings and all that, and the way they interacted with us. I wish I would have knew like your name so I could shout you out personally. But everybody should interact with people like that. You know what I mean? On the highway, use your best judgment. And
Yeah.
I understand it's a dangerous job, but I do believe that the way we conduct ourselves and interact with others escalates or de-escalates. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying, man. And shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to
and
the
the
good
climate
one.
of everything too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of tension.
A
And
lot
shit
of
in the
tension.
air.
So the way it was weird though, like his approach to the window, and then when I rolled down the window and he saw everything, it's bro,
Like,
it
he
was
got
weird.
hit back by the protection.
Yo,
right?
creator
It
was like,
weird.
hold on. Take a
Step
step
back.
back. Yo, it was
Yo.
crazy. It was crazy. And then he
Yo.
looked at everything. He looked at all the feathers and stuff and was like, what you guys
Yeah.
got going on?
For
and everything
real, though.
changed, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't, you guys from here, you guys citizens, none of that. None of that came
man.
up.
None of
Nothing.
that. The cops is in the chat now. He a fan. Yo, shout out to you if you are. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. It's crazy though.
But
man.
imagine if every officer did that, you know, approached with that type of, you know what I mean? That type of calmness and everything. And I get it, like you said, like sometimes shit goes left, but, you know, it was a good situation, as best as it could be. I mean, it could have been way worse, especially the state we're in, you know?
Yo, for real though.
They don't fuck around.
It could be bad. Like, and it gets bad. It gets bad fast in certain places.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I've been arrested in like that, doing the same thing in the same, not the same town exactly, but just speeding. And, you know, they arrested me. Like, took me to jail. I had to, like, what? I had to bail myself out. And the guy was wild. This is some years back, though. And he's like, I'm not scared of you. And I was like,
Yeah, that's
who
crazy.
said? I was like, oh, this is getting wild.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
was
like,
looking for a reason.
putting the cuffs on. I'm like, I didn't say you were scared of me. What you talking about? And so, but he took me to this little weird jail, felt like a movie set and shit. Like I walked in one side, paid my own money to get out.
The motherfucker
Came out the
probably
other
wasn't
side.
even a cop. They got a hustle going on.
They got a whole set they put out. Yeah.
You can bail yourself out right now. It's like when the IRS, the
right
fake
here?
IRS calls, like you got a warrant for your arrest for not paying, but you can settle it right now over the phone. It's like, get the
Yo,
fuck out of
that's,
here.
that's real.
Come get me. That's not how warrants work.
Yeah, I don't think so. You gotta catch me. Catch me if you can.
Yeah. Yo, if y'all get a text or anything that y'all got a parking violation, a traffic, it's a scam. Don't fall for that shit. y'all. I
DMV
was
will
just-
be notified if you don't get on this
Yeah, I
browser.
was just telling
and-
my son because
yeah.
he got a call, was like, yo, I don't know. And then, you know, I'm like, bro, that's not how they work, bro. So
That's not how they work.
that's
at
not how
all.
they work, you know?
They like, if you don't go and press yes and reply
Yeah.
and then
Hit this link
click
and
this,
it's like,
copy the link, go to your browser, get the y'all
fuck
crazy.
that. I say, yo, go to the DMV shit. We went there. I said, put your ID in, boom, boom, everything's straight. I'm like, look, nothing. You got nothing. Your shit is valid as fuck. There's no tickets
Oh, I didn't
pending.
even do that. I know it.
Yeah, but I wanted to give him, ease of mind because he was kind of nervous about the shit. And I'm like, trust me, bro. I get calls all the time that the IRS is
Yeah.
coming to get me. I'm like, motherfucker, come get me. You have my address, motherfucker. That's not how it works. Nobody's ever going to have a warrant for your arrest and warn you about it.
Yo, by the way, we're coming.
We're
to
coming
get
for you. It's like, nah, bro. That's
You're like,
not how
oh,
y'all
no.
work, bro.
Oh no, they're coming.
Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here. And he was like, I don't know. Maybe I ate a red light. I said, you would have got a picture of you like this. And you wouldn't have got the shit. The car's registered under me and my lady. We
Yeah,
would have got the
yeah,
motherfucking
fact.
summons
Yeah,
or
that's real.
whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's real.
Educate your kids, man, and educate yourselves
Do that.
too.
You know what I
'cause
was thinking right now? That I'm like, they can't get people like that no more. But we talking about people just coming of age. They're not used to being scammed.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Young and older. A lot of the older people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
what
true.
that's where they prey on, bro.
Yo, my homeboy's mom been sending money to Tyler Perry for a year and a half. Hey yo,
Tell me you lying.
I'm not lying, dog.
Tell me you
Yo. Hey yo.
I just saw a fucking episode of like a cat. It's kind of like a catfish show.
Yeah.
And it's mad people sending money to Tyler Perry, bro.
Yo, word to everything.
Tyler Perry don't. He even made a video. I don't need your money.
I'm like, why
Yo, Tyler
does she
Perry.
think that? No, because he's building such and such, and they can't. Yo, it's it's crazy because my man's mom's is elderly and
Indeed, though, man. I don't mean to
he's
laugh like
grabbing
that.
her
there.
phone, bro. And, it's hilarious though, but
It's funny
not.
because it's Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? And
Yo.
usually that's the go-to for some reason. Tyler fucking Perry needs your money to build some shit, or Brad Pitt.
You know who? When it was
needs your
dope.
money.
Let's say
Yeah, it's Brad Pitt,
he
Jennifer
was on the road
Aniston,
with us, bro.
and Tyler
you know
Perry.
what I'm saying? In the
Oh,
early,
shit.
dog, it's crazy.
Oh wow, that's wild shit, bro.
I'm like, my man, how did you break this down to her? Like,
Did he?
She don't care. And they take the phone and sometimes she leaves and she's like really dedicated. Like,
to Tyler Perry's movement.
she's going to give him all her money, yo.
That's crazy, bro.
She goes to Walmart, send Walmart to Walmart check. Like,
Oh, no.
I'm going to he said, I followed her some shit.
No way,
She bought
bro.
mad gift cards. I'm like, yo.
She's like, you're not gonna block my blessing.
Hey, yo, this
Yo,
is
that's
and
crazy,
she's an
bro.
older
Indeed,
Christian
though,
woman. Like man, that is such a shame, yo.
And those, bro, a lot of times those be the ones that get scammed. Even by the church. There's a lot of crooked churches, man, that take advantage of
fact,
that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
See a dude slap you with the jacket. Pow!
Bow, you're healed.
And you're
Benny
like,
Hinn.
"Oh!"
I'm like, bro, that's a magic
Yeah.
jacket.
I need to go get that jacket.
Bro, he even did that shit to Holyfield, bro. I was so disappointed.
Nah, for real.
Yo,
I
you
didn't
can
see
go
that.
look at the footage of Benny Hinn healing Holyfield, bro, when he had a heart ischemia or something,
And
bro.
he slapped him
And
with
he
the
slapped him with the
fucking
jacket, and Holyfield was like, oh. I'm like, bro, you don't even get dropped like that in the ring, bro. And you let Benny Hinn drop you, dog? Like,
Let him jacket slap you, bro.
jacket slapped him, bro.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
That's wild shit. I used to go to this one church down here years ago, and then until the
dad,
pastor said, I used to work with Benny Hinn. I was like, I'm out of here, bro. You ain't slapping me with your jacket.
Oh man, Kyra, what's up, baby girl? We were just talking about you a minute ago,
Yeah.
singing and all that.
Sing a
Yeah.
song right now. Sing a song
Sing
right
a
now.
song right now
text
on
a
the
song.
chat.
What y'all
with
think, chat?
AI has gotten worse. With AI has gotten what's gotten worse? Oh,
Everything.
the scamming and all that. Yeah, that's real. Hey, daddy, I just woke up. Girl, it's 1 o'clock, man. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
It's 1
I'm
o'clock.
living a good life, yo.
Living my best life, yeah.
Hey, on the couch, right?
Everything is all right.
Oh, we got to get the Pocket Roots on the show, man.
for real,
Did we
man.
ask him? He said yes, right? We got to get him on. I
he's
forgot.
down. He's down.
Shout out to the Pocket Roots. Yo, y'all, let me plug a song, man. Go check La Pocket Roots and Brother Mikey. People gonna use. It's a
Word.
great listen. Dope reggae vibes, kid. I'm telling you.
And the video shoot was fun,
The
too. man.
video
We
was
filmed
fire.
that
The
at,
shoot was fun.
in Illinois
That's right.
at
yo.
Willow Springs.
That's right. Big shout out to Robin and Andy. They, man,
Word.
fire. I love every time I go to their land, I feel good, man. So
Yeah.
I'm a big energy person, you know what I mean? I'm always welcomed with open arms and all that.
Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah,
blessing.
they go out their way, you know what I'm saying, to take care.
Right.
Skylar even was like, those are the only people that ever paid me what I asked for a
Word,
gig. Didn't try to
word.
talk them down. You know what I mean? And not just that, like they genuinely took care of me that time we pulled up. I had a migraine out. They opened their doors to their house. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Right,
just
yo.
like, yo, this is your cabin. It was like, bro,
Nah,
you
you
could go
can
take
go
a
in
shower.
there.
You could rest over here in my room, this, that, and the
that's
third.
love.
They really took care. Always made sure I got a good cup of coffee.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
yo,
And
right.
their story is deep, man. So it's like,
is.
I got a lot of love for them, man, and the hardships, and even the hardships they gone through, they still lead with love. That's why I was like, when a few people was talking shit, I was like, and then I got to know, and then I was like, yo, hold on. She reminds me of my mom's, dog, like a no nonsense type of person. I think you're the bitch.
Yeah.
And I told a few people,
Straight
nah. I think you're the bitch that can't handle reality, and you trying to fucking walk all over these people that are not for the shits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what more do you want from these people?
Yo, word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what more do you want?
I pray I don't go down like that. Nah. Your mom said, I pray I don't go down like that. Don't get got by the scammers. Don't listen to nobody. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, all right, look. At a certain age, I feel like you're allowed to not give a fuck. You don't have to help nobody no more.
That's real.
Yo, for real.
I kind of told my homie
if you want to
that.
help somebody,
I say if she want to
face to
give
face,
Tyler Perry all her money,
you don't
let
gotta
her
help
give
nobody
him
over the
all her money.
No, but that's not what I meant.
Oh,
I meant her, the lady. You're too old to give a shit about Tyler Perry's movement, dog.
I got you. Hey man, I don't know.
Let her give her all. That's not what I meant. That shit went left, bro.
Like I guess I misunderstood you.
Yeah. You were so passionate about it, though.
Let her give Tyler Perry all her money. It's making her happy, bro.
This motherfucker. Yo.
This scary shit is crazy, son.
That's what I said. Nah, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain age, bro, if somebody's calling you, I know you want out of the niceness of your heart. But, bro, if you don't know these people, man, you don't know who's who.
For real.
Like, you're good. I think you paid your dues, man.
Oh, my God.
Direct them to someone younger.
Yeah.
If she wants to give Tyler Perry her money, let her.
They take her phone. They talk about to get her a flip phone. I'm like, she's
Just intercept the call. This is what he could do. All right, let's get strategic about it.
Clone the phone.
Clone the phone, intercept the call, and put the money right back in her bank account. You know what I mean? She just deposited to herself and shit. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, this is Tyler Perry, and we're gonna send you the money back every 2 weeks.
Yo, you gotta create a
you gotta get creative with shit sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now he in the next room like boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Sure. We also need this
and
money
then,
for this project.
ultimate power corrupts and shit. He starts spending her money and shit. It's like, yo, you're supposed to put it back, man. I am Tyler Perry.
I am Tyler Perry.
So maybe he should just let her give Tyler Perry all her money.
Yeah, that's wise.
I gotta clip that up. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I can't recoup.
You didn't expect that one, huh?
I can't recover.
Can't recover.
Yeah.
What was this? Hold on, man. This is crazy, bro. My daughter talking about what you expect. I went to sleep at 2. This is my 8-year-old daughter talking about she went to sleep at 2.
Dang. Yeah, that's my kids too.
I was knocked out already. I was like, y'all, that's the last thing I said. Y'all go to sleep, get some rest now.
Yo, I'll be waking up, right? I'll be waking up at night, go get water, and go to my son's room, and they're like, eating Wendy's and shit. I'm like, bro, just because Wendy's is open late, don't mean you gotta fucking eat Wendy's this late, yo.
The commercial said
but it's
eat
like,
late.
you know what I'm saying? They buy their own shit and all of that. You know what I mean?
The commercial said eat late.
Yeah, they bonding over Wendy's.
You're not watching the advertisement.
You don't know how to follow instructions, huh, Pops?
You don't know how this works. Yeah, that's crazy. There, dog.
If they want to give all their money to Wendy's, let them give all their money to Wendy's.
Nah, bless. Let them. That's it.
That's wild.
Kids know where they want to get their money to.
Yeah. I mean, they earn theirs, you know what I'm saying? And they being responsible with it. They saving.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My son is in the gym heavy, man. My son got me into the gym. So it's like, what am I going to tell you not to eat nothing? He's bulking. I'm the one who's dropping weight and cutting and building, you know what I mean?
Right, my little man bulking up too, man. You know, scale. He's making blended shakes.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I see you, bro. Go to your room.
You're trying to keep the power and shit.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
You out here flexing without a shirt, making smoothies
Yeah,
and
every now
shit.
and
What
then.
you got going on, pa?
Every now and then I'm looking at my son like, you know I can still fuck you up. Man.
Yeah, I can take it.
Let's wrestle. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Nah, bro, I done had people tell me stupid shit. Wait till you turn 15 and you gotta fight him. I'm like, I don't think that's how our relationship is built. I ain't never got disrespected.
Granted, that's
He's grown
some
young
people's
man.
transfer of power.
Yeah, that
But
is,
that's
but
how
that it doesn't have to be.
Nah, that's
Doesn't
how
have to
you
be.
live your life and how
Yeah.
you're raising. And you know what I mean? Everybody has a different level of communication.
Look, man, they was raised with respect both ways. They respect me. I've respected them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I did shit different than the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? So they have no desire to run away from home. They have no desire to leave. They have no desire to fucking raise up on me. And they also know
Yeah.
that I'm a fucking beast. Nah,
Don't play no games.
nah, but it's respect is mutual, dog.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what wasn't understood before.
Those
You know
are
what
the
I'm saying? The
chains that are
same way,
broken,
bro.
the
The same way
exact
I'm
chains.
adamant about how much I learned from my kids, bro. I respect the same way. Now, not to the point
real
where I'm
shit.
getting walked over or disrespected. No, respect is mutual.
Slapping you and shit. Psh,
Yo, nah, you know what I'm saying? Until the
I love my
to the
kids.
day, like if I say something to my son, he doesn't brush me off because he's grown or nothing. He listens
yeah.
respectfully.
Right,
you know what
yo,
I'm saying? And
right.
I deliver that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So there never once was a point in his upbringing where it was like, where I felt like, yo,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fight this guy. No, that
Nah,
never,
right,
bro,
right.
never. It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's wrong. You know what I mean?
That's real. Not me either, man. I don't
Doesn't
go
have
through
to be.
those type of shit.
Especially if you build in a life where it's like we were just talking about, nobody got to leave. Y'all could expand together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could expand to the point where it's like y'all got acres and you live on one side of the fucking plot. I live on the other side of the plot. We really don't got to see each other.
Right.
You definitely can have space, but we can afford this together. If
Exactly.
you're building towards that life, you got to be able to get along.
That's real.
So you got to build like that, man.
And that's generation.
I've never felt like I'm annoyed by my kids or anything like
Nah,
that.
me either. I don't like.
One of my biggest fears has always been to be left alone, dog. Abandonment type of shit. And it's like you got to put in the work so that you're not forgotten later on.
That's some real shit.
You know, you got to drop gems, collect wisdom, share the wisdom, all of this stuff. Do it for the next 7 so the next 7 do it for you.
Hell yeah.
See the difference in the respect where you got uncles, aunties, grandmas, and stuff like that.
real.
How many grandmas I got that ain't my grandma, dog?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? How many
Yup.
uncles and aunties I got that ain't my uncles and aunties by blood, but by, you know what I'm saying,
Fact.
by love and respect.
Blood of the covenant.
Blood of the covenant, man. You know, that's that shit. That blood is thicker than water. That's misquoted. You know what I'm saying? The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water in the womb. That means you just born into some shit. That doesn't make the relationship stronger. It's the
Right.
blood of the covenant, the ones you
Those you
choose.
choose, yo.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Right,
nobody
right.
owes you shit in this life, dog.
Very interesting conversation, but thank you. Thank you. That's my grandmother, my real grandmother. That's what's up.
That's what's
Shout
up,
out
man.
to you, mama. Love you.
Bendiciones, bendiciones.
Bendición. For real, yo. This damn, everybody's crying real tears.
That's a fact,
Shout out
man.
to Check, man. This is good, man. I like when we have good vibes. They're all unplanned, all unscripted. We're not chasing gossip. We're not
Yeah,
chasing
yeah.
drama. I just want to make sure that's the base of it.
And I like that we did that, man. I like the fact that we came to that conclusion early where we're not gonna fucking script none of this shit. We might have bullet points where we're gonna touch on this that just happened in the news. We're gonna talk, but it's like, bro, let it be organic, man, because that's what is
Right.
real. If you start scripting shit, then we might as well be AI. You know what I mean?
Word up. I agree. Yo, my homeboy
And we already
showed
got
me that-
AI
Oh, you
hyping.
didn't see the transcript that my homeboy created with the AI. So I see, yo, this is crazy, son. I can't do this. He's like, but can you say this if we? I'm like, I'm not. I don't even do scripted.
What do you mean? What do
period.
you mean? Like an
It
interview
was a
type
whole script, like Mike one, like I'm like, oh, and they're back and forth talking to each other off information that he put in there. I'm like, nah,
That's not genuine,
I could
bro.
never. I don't even do script that we wrote. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no script that's AI generated.
Bro, I don't even
That's
write
crazy.
my music, dog. I let it
Yeah.
flow. That's crazy.
Real
I
talk.
defy anybody to come ransack my house and find a piece of paper with any lyrics on my shit. I don't, man. It gotta be organic or it's nothing, you know? Not that I
Yo,
won't
let's just
write.
shoot the movie instead of writing it. We'd be
Let's
the
do
first
it,
to
dog.
freestyle a movie, not be
Freestyle a
written.
movie, bro.
That's crazy. You say that, I'm
Yo.
like, yo, we could be the first.
I mean, real reality, right? Because reality TV ain't reality no more. Even that's fucking scripted. Like everything is a fucking code and a script, bro.
That's wild.
Everything needs to fit an algorithm, and that's why shit is not reality no more. That's why people can't fucking relate. People relate to us because we keep it real, you know what I mean? And keeping it real ain't, I'll fuck you up. Like, bro, I might.
I might.
Depends on your move. You know what I'm saying? You give what you get what you give. You know what I mean? But the reality is, bro, I'll be scared to be on stage, but I'm going to power through it for y'all and for me.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
if
fact.
I'm nervous, what I say on stage, yo, I'm nervous as fuck. Y'all got me. Y'all like really focused today.
Man, nervous, yo.
You
Y'all,
know what I'm saying?
Y'all bear with me.
They laugh, we fucking move forward. You know what I'm saying? The reality
fact.
of everything is, you know what I'm saying? Organic is better, bro.
Yo, when these late night cut that check, yo.
Yo, for real. Dang. See, I was promoting this shit out there, man. We betrayed Bucky's, bro.
We betrayed Bucky.
Dang.
Yo, not sure anyone knows when these has a mixtape on Apple.
What?
Dissing Mickey D's and BK. What?
Bro, yo, Wendy's on social media be
That's
hilarious. You ever
crazy.
seen that
I've
shit?
seen social media, but an album, though? That's
Nah,
crazy.
that's wild shit, bro.
Yo, check, man. Big shout out to you. That's a heavy comment. Yo, I want to pin that. I don't know how to do it, though. It said, man, I've been here for 30 Fridays. This show is litty for real, for
Damn,
real.
much love, bro.
100 fire strong on. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, my
30
brother,
Fridays,
for real.
you've been here from the very beginning when we had the cheap microphones. Before the bougie native was like, nah, we got to upgrade, man. That's love. I appreciate you for that, man. That's real
for
shit,
real,
man.
dog. Real talk, man.
And that's what I mean about that organic shit. If it was scripted, you probably would have moved on by the second Friday.
Yeah, like, this
you gotta
shit ain't
sound
it.
like everybody else. You know what I mean?
That's real, yo. That's real. My man chose to not use the AI even for editing our clips. He said, nah, bro, we not doing
Yeah,
this.
bro, that
I
shit
almost said the name of the program. I don't want to
Yeah.
do, but we not using this program. Man,
Right,
I feel
felt
like I'm
wrong,
doing it better
man.
myself.
Yeah.
It's not going to pick up what we wanted to pick up. I'm like, I'm with you, son.
Nah, and then the stats that it was giving me, like, this is gonna 90% reach their emotions. I'm like, I don't like how you playing with people's
Yeah.
fucking emotions right now. Like, nah, dog, like that. And then it ain't me. It's clips I would have never chosen.
Right.
Conversations cut in half. I'm like, bro, this is algorithm shit.
Nah,
bro.
that's crazy, yo. I don't
And
like
you
that.
know, maybe we would have had more followers, but like we said, man, quality over quantity, man.
Yes, sir. I agree.
You curate some shit, it's better. You know what I mean? It's better.
Real talk, man. Shout out to our parents. Shout out to our kids. Shout out to our friends. Shout out to everybody across the country, even outside the country that tune in. I see people tapped in, yo. That shit means the world. Let's keep spreading the good news. Let's keep taking care of ourselves and taking care of others, man. That shit is important, yo. For real, man. I don't even know. That's really it. Like, when I start thinking about the whole as entirety, like, we just wrapping up season 3, so I start thinking, like, you know, from conception to how we are now.
Yeah, we almost a third of the way away from that 100. You know what I'm saying? Remember we was talking about,
Right,
yo, don't
right. Changing
you
your
don't
life
quit
with
something until
100.
you hit 100. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Wow, shout out to y'all 84 subscribers, yo, for real, man.
that's
Shout out
on
to y'all.
YouTube, yo, cause we got like a
All
buck something
organic.
on. Yeah,
Yeah,
organic.
I mean, we have on other platforms and stuff like that. Shout out to y'all, too, who I see y'all subscribe, who make us #1 on y'all playlists, on y'all presets, on iHeartRadio and everything. I really, really see all the action that y'all take. That's why we try not to, you know, super ask y'all for much, man. I know y'all been asking me, but when we come back, we definitely dropping some merch. We want to do some contests, a bunch of other things, man. I ain't gonna really like give y'all a whole list and fail at it. So, you know what I'm saying?
We're trying to find a way to, get y'all more involved and engaged and stuff. I really would like to open a line, man, so that we could get callers in.
That's definitely
Yeah, man, because
that's
the way the chat is engaging now, you know, I feel like their voices should be heard too, man.
I'm gonna miss y'all too, man. And so Alex say I'm gonna miss y'all. Season 3 is coming to an end.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss y'all too, but it won't be long though. You know what I'm saying? We don't take those long, stupid breaks. But yo, let's keep active, man. Health is wealth. Do activities, move your joints, move your muscles, man. Pause. Drink water, stay hydrated, watch what you eat, love on your peoples, man. I think that could sum up what I want to leave y'all with for the season. But What you want to lead in with?
Yo, just take action, man. Take action, man. Like everybody got a plan, but not everybody's executing. So
I thought you was gonna say everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Till they get punched in the mouth. Mike Tyson. But execute, man. Take action on your plans. Y'all could do it. Don't be scared to fail, man. Don't be scared to fall. That's all part of the process, and trust the process, man. And hit that gym, y'all. Let's get right.
Gym, most of all. When I speak to y'all, I'm speaking to myself. So I'm about to be in there. We're going to start season 4 off with a bang, bro. I'll be here episode 1 with a muscle shirt and like spandex shorts.
I'll be here with an afro and a Richard Simmons headband. And remember, I'm a pony.
Stay golden. Hey, yo. Listen, man, make sure y'all follow us on all the socials across the board. I think, wait, not across the board. I'm Pan Con Queso on the gram. I'm Budda Bless on X. Clearly, some of y'all found me. I was trying to go low-key on X where I didn't get no followers.
I don't know if I could do X, man. You put 4 clips and my blood pressure was through the roof. I said, man, fuck this,
Yeah, that's a fact. I opened up the X. I
made an extra therapy appointment and shit.
Yo, he was mad. He started saying aggressive shit and shit. I was like, yo, everything's fine, man. He's like, nah, bro, that X, I can't. Eggs, you start talking about the prices of everything. I was like, yo, stuff's going down, bro.
Crazy.
Chill.
But I'm at Brother Mikey. That's brother_Mikey_music. Brother Mikey Music on IG and fucking Facebook and everywhere. You know what I mean?
Facts. And if you do want to keep up with us, because even while we on break, we still will be posting posts and comments and different clips and things like that. So make sure y'all follow us at BMB Greenroom. That's BMB Greenroom, yo. Make us #1 on your iHeart preset. We also on Apple. We on Spotify. We are on Amazon. Why do I always forget that? Big shout out to Amazon, yo. Shout out to wherever you listen to your podcast and listen to us.
Jeff Bezos.
But
yo,
fuck Jeff
Billionaire
Bezos.
Fight Club coming soon.
Billionaire Fight Club, yo. Y'all see what's going on. Put together, show me who you would like to see fight who. We gonna make it happen. I'm joking, man. These dudes is billionaires. But yo, we'll see y'all. Thank you for riding with us for every single episode and every single season. It's break time. We'll see y'all when we get back. Episode 30. Peace and love.
And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow, and it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.